The last question we have to discuss for the plot, and this is from the ending questions of the questionnaire, is what happens during the climax of your story? You don't have to lay everything out beat by beat when you answer this question, but what you must do is think about all of the major actions that take place during the climax of your story. So, to help you out with labeling the major actions during the climax of your story, I made a worksheet where you could put down all of the major actions that occur. This is the same worksheet that we will use later when we discuss the conflicts of your story, but I want you to use it now so that you have an idea of what the major actions during the climax of your story will be. Now, say that there is a major fight between the hero and the villain for the climax of your story. Like I said, right now you don't need to label every little detail, like when the hero lands a right cross to the villain's jaw or anything like that. But I want you to think, what are the major turning points in this fight? So the first thing could be that the hero and villain fight on the bridge of a power plant that is about to melt down near 3 nuclear pods. In each pod is someone that the hero knows. One has one of the best friends of the heroes. The second one has the hero's wife. And the third one has the senator who employs the hero and gives him his assignments. Each are trapped in a pod that has sulfuric acid above it. The second thing is that the villain has a device with 4 buttons, and he urges the hero to choose a button. One of the 4 buttons will cause the city to melt down, while the other 3 will kill a person that the hero knows. The third thing is that the hero's sidekick is searching through the power plant and has found a switch to keep the power plant from melting down. He flips the switch, shutting the power plant off, and is trying to find the kill switch now to unleash everyone from their pods. The fourth thing is the fight itself. The hero quickly overwhelms the villain, but the villain uses a special knife coated in a poison to weaken the hero so that he can get the upper hand. The fifth thing is that as the villain is about to kill the hero and stab him in the heart with the knife, the sidekick finds the release switch and opens all of the pods. The hero's friend subdues the villain, and the hero's wife ends up stabbing the villain with the knife, as the senator just watches nearby. The sidekick gets to the hero on the power plant ramp, and he kicks the villain into one of the pods before locking it back into place with the villain inside. The sixth thing is that the villain tells the hero that there is a traitor among the people that he cares about. The hero doesn't believe him, and he presses a button to dissolve the villain in the acid. The seventh thing is that the hero is beginning to succumb to the poison wound and passes out as the sidekick, his wife, his friend, and the senator scramble to get some help and take him to a hospital. So like I did here, you don't have to use all 10 points, but what you want to do is clearly put down what happens in the conflict of your story, and also think about who factors into the climax aside from the leading characters and the villain characters. What do they do to influence the outcome of the climax? What is exactly taking place during the climax? Who wins? Who loses? How do they win? How do they lose? And always remember that the climax is the highest point of tension in your book, and that you must give your readers that great final battle between good and evil that they deserve. So really think about how you would conduct that final battle and orchestrate a climax that your audience won't soon forget.